Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags, and future subscribers. I want to welcome you all to my channel. Well, as I said, I'm going to try to do mines in the morning, so this way, nice, uh, uh, just in the morning, and kind of show you a little more of the Philippines, I guess. One of my subscribers asked me to do one on food, and I'm still going to do that. So just hang in there for that. But as you can tell by this title, the sacred, the most. Let's see, I don't know how I'm going to name it, but it's about the most sacred kiss is the one that asks for nothing, living inside a culture. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because for in different customs, you have different ways of saying hello to one another. Like the French kiss on both sides. The Eskimos rub their noses. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know in American custom, we kiss the girls and we hug the guys, and I've been known to having someone told me, say, Gerard, you give the best hugs. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hug someone, you really you don't want to let them go fast. You want to let them know, that you got them. You want that energy from inside you to go into them, and vice versa.
Try and give good hugs, Stephen. I think when you hug someone, they should feel you.
I agree. All in.
Yes.
And the girls, I give them grandfather kiss, on their heads, like this, hello, like this. So, nothing sexual, nothing, should be misinterpreted from that. It's just greetings. And often the time, some might say, well, Gerard, in the Philippines, we don't do that. No, what do you do in the Philippines? You bless. When someone who's senior than you, the younger would take the hand and bless, bless, hey, like that. So I said, okay, well, that's in the Philippines. I said, but I'm not from the Philippines. I'm an American, and I give grandfather kiss. And there are some, who are having a conversation and said, "Oh, well, Gerard does this and like this." How do they call it? There's a word that mushi, this, something like that or whatever. And I'm trying to explain to them that this is my custom. This is what I do. Okay, and you can see it in some of my videos when I see someone for the first time. I give them a kiss, and sometimes I think it's a welcome kiss. Sometimes I think people look forward to it. Some people, enjoy it. And those who are hesitant, I may say, "Come here, girl," and give them a grandfather kiss. And the most on the top of the head, where it may not be the most cleanest place to kiss someone, but but no, that's no here nor there. I show my respect and show them love that way. So for it to be misinterpreted as something else, or I was having a conversation with Mia, and she told me that that you don't do that. I said, Mia, look, this is what I do. This is who I am. And I'm not going to change. I'm going to do this because this is how I greet people. And I'm sure there may have been some who try to emulate that, and may not have gotten, the same responses I get when I do it. And but the point of the matter is that this is how I say hello. This is how my botag. This is how I greet people. This is how I greet girls, and that's never going to change. I was doing this before you married me. I was doing this, before you knew me. I've been doing this while we were married, and there's no reason why all of a sudden it should bother you because I've always shown you this. It's the same thing like her and I. We drive and we look at girls. I point out certain girls and what they're wearing, or some guys and what they're wearing, and it got so comfortable that she would do the same thing. So it's something that you know um, uh, uh, um, that I'm not going to stop doing. I love girls. I love girls. It's just that simple. And to turn it into anything else, or they might think something different. I said, well, then, will soon they realize that whatever they're thinking it being different is incorrect. So I wanted to say that for those of you who now there is one occasion where when I went somewhere, I kissed hello, all the girls are like this, and but because I had friction there at this one spot, I said, you know what? Not because of that, because of other things. Because often the time, I am the target of ridicule. So just to make them feel comfortable, because they know I'm coming for it. I just chose not to, and let that be the end of it. So I'm not going to change. I'm not going to stop saying hello to the way I want to say hello. And it's my custom. And when they start blessing me, you know, well then maybe I can, or maybe those who bless me first, then okay. Even the little boys, after I kiss the girls and the little boys, I grab their hand, I pull them close, and let them know, like this, because especially with children, because I think children need that touch. Children need that 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 connection. Children need to know that they are loved. And so, what better way of showing a child you love by hugging them and maybe giving them a kiss? Often the time it's not some, just like here in the Philippines, I don't hear "I love you," I don't hear it being spoken or being said, or and often the times I think it's not. I think those type of emotions, or that type of uh, um, outward affection, is or even verbally is not something that's done here in the Philippines frequently, and it's unfortunate. It really is, because you know. Um, Telling someone you love them, even when I'm texting someone, or someone texts me, I say, "Oh, I miss you so much. I love you so much." And it's not anything to be misconstrued. It's just that you have to know that's how he is. Sometimes you have to accept people for who they are and what they are. And you have to accept people on how they do things. You know what I'm saying? And if someone wants to speak on it, you have to, no, no, no. It's just him. It's just how he does things. That's just who he is. And let that be the reason why, I do the things I do. And some of the things I say. You know, even in text. Or the X0 that I always put at the end of my uh, message, or even on my Facebook, or my likes, or whatever. And X0 is another way of saying I love you. It's also my way of saying I see your text. And at the end of a conversation, I put it there, which meaning that's the end of it, no more response. So it means three things for me. It means I love you. It means I saw your text, I saw your like, and it means that if we're talking, I put X0. Okay, that's it. Bye. You're rather than saying goodbye or whatever. So, I'm just pointing this out, because I don't want it to be a contention in anyone's, you know, um, feelings or animosity toward me. That's just how I am. Okay, so with that being said, I want to move on to something else. Now, over the time I watch these shows, these, or how they call it, about the neighbor, or, or some type of relationship. a marriage or something, and there may be this one guy who would come by. The husband goes to work and he would come by the house, and he would hang out, and whatever. And the husband said, "Well, why is he always here?" "Oh, that's just John. John comes by, he might help something like this." Totally harmless. But is it correct? Is it correct for a man to come to another man's home when he's not there and his family's there? I don't care, for whatever reason. Is it correct? And just you know, sit down and drink, or whatever like this. When the husband's not there. No, it's not. It's never accepted. It's totally violation. I don't care what the circumstances are. Recently, I bought a basketball hoop for the kids, and a message, Mia texted me and said somebody came by, someone's here, and they brought kids and they're playing basketball. And I said, "What?" I said, "What?" And I swear, this person, I swear, should have known better. He's come by my house several times and I'm not there. He doesn't come in, he keeps it going because it's okay, Gerard's not here, I'll come back at another time. But this time, he was inside my compound, and when I came home, I went up and I spoke to Mia. I said, "Mia, what happened?" And I came in calm or whatever, hey, like this, and just to kind of calm down before I went down and addressed the situation. So after I did that, I came down here and I talked to my friend. I told him, "Yo, man, how can you come to my house when I'm not here? With other people, drinking, and 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 just hanging out at my house." I said, "Man, that's a violation. Don't you see that that's not cool? Can't you see that that's not how we do things? You know better than this. I mean, if I'm not here, whatever, then no, you're not welcome in my home. You're not family. You're not welcome in my home. I don't want you, just sitting around my house by yourself with my housekeepers moving around, and sometimes you might get a little hands on type of thing like this or whatever, and it's not acceptable. Not only that, the kids who you brought by playing basketball, in my house without my being there, if something happens to them, I am responsible for it. If something happens to my two boys, I mean, I'm going to be very upset. And if something happens to my wife and child, then someone is going to die. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So it's best not to go to another man's house or family when he's not there. You know, I don't care. I don't care what type of connection or bond that you and I have. That's just not appropriate. I explained to them that, and I told them, man, what are you doing? You feel that you can just do that, just come to my home at any time you want to, even if I'm not there, and pitch up a tent. No, you can't. So I first said, all of you, get out. But then I had a second thought, and I said, okay, look, why don't you and him, I mean, you and the kids, okay, you can stay here now. I'm here. You can stay and hang out, here like that. And I'm looking because there's this old guy. I don't see. No, I don't want to move the camera because I got the station just right. So anyway, you know, um, uh, I don't want you to feel that you know. Oh yeah. So I told him, So he decided to leave. I said, okay, man. I said, you cannot violate me like that. He said, oh, I didn't violate you. I said, what do you mean I didn't violate? He said, if I violate you, you know it because I would kill you. I said, I said, what? I said, what kind of shit is that? I said, oh my man, my man. So anyway, I had to get that off my chest. I had to let you know because I was at a place, hanging out with my weekly, uh, um, games that me and other foreigners played, and I had to leave, and I was winning too. I had to leave, because I said, look, I have an emergency, I have to get home. I have to get home, because there was no way how I could sit there and 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 concentrate on what it is I'm doing, knowing that there's a violation going on in my house, or something happens or whatever, and I'm not there. So the extent of our relationship as it stands now is that, you know, I, I you know, I don't know what it is, or how it's going to be. And the funny thing is that, uh, 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 his wife contacted my wife and started complaining about, my kissing, like this. My grandfather kiss. I call him grandfather kiss. It's not kissing. It's grandfather kiss. Like, like the Pope. When the Pope blesses you, Pope bless you. Hello, child. Hey, like that. And and I say, look, that's just something that um that has nothing to do with the situation at hand. The situation at hand, and one of the housekeepers let him in, and I explained to Mia. I said, Mia, look, never, never under any circumstances is any man, unless I tell you someone is coming, should be allowed to come into our home and just sit and drink, and that's not going to happen when I'm not there. So I'm making this a short video. I wanted to go to the newspaper. I brought a newspaper to kind of tell you about some of the articles, some of the stories, what's going on. I don't know how much time I have, but I'm going to give you kind of a little 360 of where I'm at, so this way we can kind of get an idea of where I am. Okay, so you're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder. Always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer, Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. And by all means, all you cats out there who are at the sound of my voice, you know, don't violate another man's home, you know, when he's not there. That's not cool. That's not a good look. Okay? May you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I'll never know that nice people like you have gone away. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Let me give you that little 360 of where I'm at. Peace. Okay, I am kind of in Bacon. You can kind of see the beach. There's people over there swimming. This is a little nice little, like a private beach area that's public. I don't know. Does that make any sense? But this is the road. I came in over here and see where where the bike is coming. And yeah, this is where I'm at. All right. So I hope you are looking at something just as beautiful and peaceful and as tranquility as I am. I'll always love you more. Peace.